Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is packed full of Easter eggs and references, so here are 10 of my favourite. First one is the indication of a friendship between Aunt May and Dr. Octopus. There's a scene during the movie where Spider-Man's like, oh, I guess your friends call you Dr. Octopus, and she goes, actually my friends call me Liv. When she attacks the house later on, Aunt May says, oh great, it's Liv. Then we have the reference to the Daredevil bridge. Now I don't know how intentional this was, but during the final fight there is actually a bridge that looks very similar to the bridge in the Daredevil opening theme for Netflix. Speaking of Daredevil, when you see different flashes of Wilson Fisk's family, there is a kid who looks exactly like a young Matt Murdock, which indicates that in another universe, the Kingpin is Daredevil's dad, which is insane. Also, if you haven't already and you're into comics, movies or Star Wars, definitely be sure to hit that follow button. The next one is when we see a number for Steve Ditko in Miles' dad's phone. Steve Ditko was actually the main artist on the very first Amazing Spider-Man run, after Jack Kirby done it on Amazing Fantasy issue 15. Then we have these two scenes here where we see Miles Morales looking at the suit, but he doesn't quite fit it yet, until later on where he feels ready to be Spider-Man. His head is perfectly in line with the mask. Another funny one is at the start when we see all the references to the Sam Raimi movies. He's doing the dances, we get the upside down kiss, the fight of Dr. Octopus in the cafe. Obviously we have one of the coolest references to all the different Spider-Man suits. As you can see here, you've got Insomniac Spider-Man, you've got Big Time Spider-Man. We also get a ton of foreshadowing with the spider that bites Miles. When we first see it, it starts glitching, and then we find out in this film that if you're from a different universe, you start glitching. Then it gets revealed in Across the Spider-Verse that this spider actually came from another universe and was never supposed to bite Miles. We also get a reference to Donald Glover in Community when he's actually wearing a Spider-Man t-shirt. Donald Glover was actually the very first voice of Miles Morales in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. And finally is Romita Raman, which is a reference to John Romita Sr. and Jr., who are both very famous Spider-Man artists.